Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason, and you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to springtime.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Porter against Simmons. Got a hand on it. Curry finds Simmons. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. And they get it back.
Draymond Green. First personal foul.
Now Murray. 17 points in his last outing. Count the basket.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
It's Curry outside. That shot off the mark. Now Denver takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And it's Jokic missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
Murray kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around. Warriors with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Curry gets the bucket.
So active from behind the arc, and he's going to be there all night long. Curry needs just a bit of separation, and he'll let it fire.
Murray against Curry. Gordon trying to break loose, and he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Wide open look here for Murray. Simmons pulls it in.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
For your Warriors dance team.
Denver with the ball. They trail by 3. Green kicks to Brown. Jackson looking around. Pass to Green. Plenty of space. The Nuggets with another miss.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
6 to shoot. Simmons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Thompson against Brown. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. And so Simmons will bring it up for Golden State, leading by 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Thompson finds Simmons. And he uses the glass on the lane. Simmons got 10 points.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Simmons passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Simmons. He had 19 points in the win against the Lakers.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Warriors leading by 7. Murray finds Simmons. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Murray outside. The pass to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Denver gets it back. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Very inside, skilled at reading the defense and getting into the opening.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
The three for DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Caldwell Pope passes to Murray. Now the dish to Porter. Right side, Gordon. Knocked loose. Takes the 3. Porter, no luck. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Davis comes in for Ben Simmons. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Raul Neto subbed in for Stephen Curry. Big group substitution here for Denver. Ryan is checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. Jeff Green is checked in for Porter. And it's Brown in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Naji, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The 3 from Davis. Here's Looney, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Oh, totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
The 3 from Davis. The offensive rebound. From deep. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's Osman. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Osman's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. From 11 feet away. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 6 seconds left here in the second. And that one's good. Osman. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the line.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Neto in at point. Caldwell Pope up top, defended by DiVincenzo.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside for Davis. Fires for 3. And the Warriors get it back. Looney passes to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Gordon with no one around. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Neto. Launches it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Murray right side. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got the first basket of the second half here for Denver. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Murray. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Jokic. Outside Jackson. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. Poked away and stolen by DiVincenzo. Davis kicks it to Looney. Back to Davis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Feeds to Porter. Pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Golden State moving it around. The three from Davis. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a switcher also for Denver. Brown's checked in. Here's Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
No answer for Simmons. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. And it's Green in for Michael Porter. That's his first miss in 9 shots from the field. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Green. Offensive rebound. Naji. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Count it. 18 points for Ben Simmons.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside, Green. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kuminga's subbed in for Draymond Green. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Green with the ball. Kuminga on him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brown. Count that bucket.
Bruce Brown.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Curry. Back to Thompson. Outside, Simmons. Over Gordon. Tries again. And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got his first 2 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now the feed to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Nuggets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Murray's checked in for Denver.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Simmons. He dishes it to Kuminga. Simmons trying to get open. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jackson from long range. Good on the 3-point shot. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Curry passes to Simmons. And Thompson puts up a deep 3, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
And here at the end of the third, and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Murray against Curry. Murray, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry against Caldwell Pope. From deep. Curry can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Warriors leading by 13. From deep three-point range. Again, Curry missing. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, Denver no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside for Curry. The 3 ball. Another miss by Curry.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Thompson against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Simmons. That one good for 2. Simmons got 20.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevon Looney, and Draymond Green's subbed in for Kuminga. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Curry finds Simmons. Now Green over Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That one on Porter.
That's a good-looking pump fake there from Draymond Green. The D needs to stay down. You want him shooting the ball, but good use of the tricks.
And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 14. The pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope with it. Kicks it to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Gordon. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
Murray outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Curry passes to Claxton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Murray against Curry. Murray, no good.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Miles Bridges comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Simmons. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Bryant finds Smith. Brown with it. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own text. Maybe great, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's hauled in by Claxton. Inside. Here's Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Warriors lead by 19.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
No good from 11 feet. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thompson from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.